Hi everyone, this is your math guru. Today we're going to solve equations with rational exponent using the K method. In the first example, we have x to the power of 1 over 2 minus 3x to the power of 1 over 4 plus 2 equals to 0. To start with, we're going to break down our exponent by selecting that with the lowest value, which is 1 over 4, and we're going to change all of the exponents in multiples of 1 over 4. For the first one, we have x to the power of 1 over 4 all squared minus 3x. This remains the same because it's the lowest exponent with the lowest value, equals 0. Why we raised x1 over 4 to the power of 2 is because we have 1 over 4 times 2 is the same as 2 over 4, which is the same as 1 over 2. Therefore, back to our question, we're going to let k, because we are using the K method, equals the lowest exponent, which is x to the power of 1 over 4. So everywhere we find x to the power of 1 over 4, we're going to be replacing it with k. So our equation becomes k squared minus 3k plus 2 equals to 0. If we factorize, we're going to have k minus 2, k minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, k minus 2 equals to 0, or k minus 1 equals to 0. From here, we have k equals to 2, or k equals to 1. Substituting back the value of k, we have x to the power of 1 over 4 equals to 2. We need to make the exponent of x1, and to do that, because it's raised to the power of 1 over 4, we're going to raise both sides to the power of 4. This cancels. We're left with x equals 2 to the power of 4. Therefore, x equals 16. On the other side, we're going to substitute for k, which is x to the power of 1 over 4 equals to 1. Like we did in the first example, that's x1 over 4 equals to 2. We're going to do the same here, and we're going to raise both sides to the power of 4. Therefore, this cancels. We're left with x to the power of 1 to the power of 4, and 1 to the power of 4 is 1. Let's look at another example. In this example, we have 4x to the power of 2 over 3 plus 5x to the power of 1 over 3 minus 6 equals to 0. Like we did earlier, we're going to change or make our exponents in multiples of the lowest. The lowest here between 2 over 3 and 1 over 3 is 1 over 3. So we're going to make our exponents in multiples of 1 over 3. So this will be 1 over 3 all raised to the power of 2 plus 5. This remains the same, 1 over 3 minus 6 equals to 0. Why? We know that 1 over 3 times 2 is the same thing as 2 times 1, 2 over 3. Therefore, let k equals x to the power of 1 over 3. Wherever we find x to the power of 1 over 3, we replace with k. So our equation becomes 4k squared plus 5k minus 6 equals to 0. If we factorize, we are going to have 4k times k minus 3 plus 2. To find the value of k for each side or for each factor, we have 4k minus 3 equals to 0, or k plus 2 equals to 0. We have 4k equals to 3, therefore our k equals to 3 over 4, or k equals to minus 2. If we replace the value of k as x equals x1 over 3, then we are going to have x1 over 3 equals 3 over 4, like we did earlier. To get or to make the exponent 1, we're going to cube both sides. This cancels. We're left with x equals 3 cube over 4 cube, which is 27 over 64. On the other side, we do the same thing. We're going to substitute for k, which is x 1 over 3 equals to minus 2. We're going to find the cube of both sides, and finding the cube of both sides, we have this cancels. X equals minus 2 all to the power of 3. X equals minus 8. Let's look at one more example. In this example, we have x minus 5 root x plus 4 equals to 0. To start with, we're going to rewrite our root to rational exponent as a rational exponent. We have 5 x to the power of 1 over 2 plus 4 equals to 0. We know that if we have a to the power of x over y is the same thing as the guy at the top is a power and the value below is a root. So I can rewrite this as root of y, a to the power of x. Going back to the equation, we are going to raise each exponent to the lowest, multiples of the lowest. We have an invisible one here, so the lowest is 1 over 2. So if I rewrite my x, it's going to be x to the power of 1 over 2 times 2 or squared minus 5x 1 over 2 plus 4 equals to 0. Why? I know that 1 over 2 times 2 is the same as 2 over 2, which equals to 1. So let's k equals to x 1 over 2. We have k squared minus 5k plus 4 equals to 0. We're replacing x 1 over 2 with k, and if I factorize equals to 0, this is going to be k minus 4, k minus 1. To find k, I have k minus 4 equals to 0, or k minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, my k equals to 4, or my k equals to 1. If I replace k, I have x half equals to 4. To find k, I'm going to square both sides. So therefore, I have this cancel. X equals to 4 squared. Therefore, x equals to 4 times 4. That's 16 on my left hand side. And on my right, I have x half equals to 1. Squaring both sides, I'm going to have this cancelled. X equals to 1 squared. Therefore, x equals to 1. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below. Thank you.